Good morning, Denfeld hunters, and happy Tuesday, June 6th. Hope you had a great weekend and a good start to your week yesterday, whether you were at Denfeld for Pause Day or on the road with Soaring Hunters trip to Valley Fair. Please stand if you're able to say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Well, it is the last week of school. It is Tuesday, June 6th, and you can sign up for WIN. You can sign up for WIN on both Wednesday and Thursday of this week. Remember, sign up will close after WIN. You can view your schedule in the calendar option in Infinite Campus. Most offerings are first come, first serve, and some offerings are only available for some students, so please look at what you're signing up for. And here is our Mindful Minute. Well, it is our final progress check of the year. It just happens to be on Tuesday this week. So please, with only a few days to go, please log in to Canvas and check your in-progress grades. Also log into Infinite Campus and check your attendance so that they are as up-to-date, accurate, and successful as possible as we finish the school year. Please remember that when you need to pass a class, you need to have a 60% average based on your grade in both quarters, which are each worth 43%, and on the final exam, which is worth 14%, and final exams start today. More on that later. Well, we do still have attendance recovery going on for incompletes. So 9th and 11th graders, the deadline to complete all attendance recovery for 22-23 will be Monday, July 31st. Stay tuned for more information on that as we move through the summer. There's still time to complete both in-person attendance recovery before the school year ends, as well as recovery modules online. So if you have attendance to recover, please make sure you continue to work on that. Well, here's the final exam schedule starting today. We do have a regular day, periods 0 through 4. There will be Chromebook collection going on during that time frame, so stay tuned for information on that throughout the day. And then we have our first final exam coming up at 1:50 after Gold Lunch today. That final is period 5. All students need to take their final exams to complete a course. If you don't take a final exam, it results in a grade of an F on the exam and for the course until you take it. Students in grades 9 through 11 have until Friday, June 16th at 3 o'clock to take their final exam if it has been prearranged because you are unable to take it during this week. So you only have until a week after school ends to get any final that you miss due to an illness or other absence taken. All students will have open lunch on both Wednesday, June 7th and Thursday, June 8th. Students will be welcome to leave for the summer after their last final exam ends at 1:10 on Thursday. We ask that if students plan to leave at that time, that they have transportation arranged to get them home. School buses will be available, but will not be here until 3:35 on Thursday like normal. Also, lunch will be served for those students that remain in school on the last day of school after their final exam ends, but you do have to remain in the commons until the end of the day, unless you have a makeup exam to take. If you still have not picked up your yearbook that you ordered, please see Mr. Shaw before school, during WIN, or after school this week. Materials for the Media Center were due, well, on Friday, May 26th. That being said, if you still have anything outstanding from either textbooks or other novels or other books, please get those materials returned to the Media Center ASAP. Also, if you were on the Soaring Hunters trip to Valley Fair yesterday and you lost anything, you can go to the student support desk to claim it. Well, we have the Miss West Duluth pageant this summer during Spirit Valley Days. Have you ever watched the Miss West Duluth pageant, or have you ever seen the Queen or Princess in the parade and wondered how that could be you? The Miss West Duluth pageant is a time-honored West Duluth tradition which takes place during Spirit Valley Days every summer. The Queen and Princess are crowned, each get a scholarship through the Irving Community Center. The contestants in the pageant are judged on a personal interview, an essay, style, and poise. It is not a beauty pageant. Physical appearance does not affect scoring. If that sounds like something you'd be interested in doing, you can see the email on the screen to email for more information. You can also see Miss Sigavis. Also, anyone interested in joining cross country, there will be an informational meeting on Wednesday at 3:45 in the Commons after school. Well, our theater department is sponsoring a summer tech intensive that's on July 17th through the 21st from 9 to 3:30. You can see more information here on the screen, as well as a QR code to register. Also, garden group for mental health therapy in a garden. Group and individual therapy options. Groups will be held on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at 10:30 and 3 p.m. from June 12th through August 30th. Riverside Community Garden, Duluth. It's on the DTA route. The groups are offered for both middle and high school students. You can see the contact information on the screen for that if you're interested as well. Well, just a reminder, we did send letters with information about summer school, have been mailed home to every student who failed the class first semester or who had failed a class third quarter, placing them in jeopardy of failing a class for second semester. Please use the QR code on that letter to sign up for summer school or follow the directions to sign up through the Denfeld website. Some acknowledgements today. Congratulations to our boys 4x400 relay for qualifying on Saturday in Hibbing to go to the state track meet. Their relay team members include Luke Rochholt, William Faldesi, Chuck Juntinen, and Deshaun Hartle. Congratulations, guys, on that accomplishment. Also, congratulations to all of you hunters on finishing the school year. There were amazing moments and hard moments for each of us, and every one of you persisted and climbed any mountains you faced. Each of you is still here at the end of the year as a result of your effort and commitment to yourself and the school. For that, you should feel proud. Thank you, everyone. A couple highlights this week. On Wednesday after school, we have a powwow out on the front lawn on 44th where the buses pick kids up after school. Also, on Thursday, we have a mandatory graduation rehearsal for all seniors in the auditorium at 8 and graduation ceremony at 7 o'clock in the auditorium that night. And that is a ticketed event. You have to have a ticket from a graduate to go. And that's it for the year, you guys. Have a great summer. Well, our Hall of Fame highlight is Peter Bergman from the class of 59. While attending Denfeld, he was known for his athletic prowess, giving much credit to Waldemar Johnson, who set Denfeld records. He set Denfeld records in both shot put and discus in 6 meets his senior year and was named All-State in track. He was also named to the All-City and All-State football teams in 1958 and was honored as Denfeld's homecoming king. He went on to the University of Minnesota on a footballer scholarship and was a member of their 1960 national championship team, was injured and came back to Duluth to finish his education at UMD, graduating in 63. He also set a record at UMD for the discus. He taught at Birchwood Elementary and developed the first individualized education program there. He was accepted into the National Defense Education Sponsors Master Program at Arizona State and got his master's degree in 68, returning to work with students with emotional disabilities at the Human Development Center. Finally, he got his administrative certificate from UMD in 1972. He became an elementary school principal in Duluth, serving at several schools, including Nettleton, where he implemented the first magnet school. He was there for 15 years and saw it grow from 225 students to 608 during his tenure. The magnet model was then used throughout Duluth and the state of Minnesota. The question we have for you this morning, hunters, is how high will you soar? And our final community building circle for the year. Remember to speak when you have the talking piece, listen when you don't. Speak from your own point of view. Listen to others. Speak with respect. Say just enough. Remain present in circle and honor privacy. Pass number 1. Using a scale of 1 to 5, with 1 being the worst and 5 being the best ever, what number would you rate your school year? Why would you give yourself that number? And pass number 2, using the same scale of 1 to 5, what number would you rate Denfeld for the school year? Why would you choose that number? Hunters, that's all I have from this side of the screen. Have a wonderful summer. Stay safe. Have some fun, and we will see many of you back in the same time, same place in the fall.